non-renewable energy use, a lot of it coal, is the problem with Bitcoin. In other words, you just said a bunch of stuff that suggests there's not an issue here. There's a huge problem here with the footprint, the carbon footprint of Bitcoin mining.
I would disagree with that statement respectfully.
All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. Today I want to update you on Ethereum, update you on Binance Smart Chain, on lower cap altcoins. So like always, check the timestamps down below in the video description. And let's start with Bitcoin. We have another instance of the mainstream media attempting to push their agenda on the public in regards to Bitcoin energy consumption. And in this interview, the conversation gets a little heated. Bloomberg TV had Riot blockchain CEO, basically a Bitcoin mining CEO, on the program to talk about Bitcoin energy consumption in 2021 and the recent miner meeting with Elon Musk. Listen to him describe North America's relationship with green energy Bitcoin mining. He says a story that's not really covered enough by the mainstream media, how Bitcoin mining is only getting greener. Watch this.
What did you talk about that meeting?
No, it was just a very casual exchange of information. Elon Musk had tweeted some thoughts around Bitcoin and its energy usage lately. And it was really a forum for a number of Bitcoin miners just to talk about what they're doing relative to Bitcoin mining in North America, what their relationship with renewable energy is. And I think that's a story that doesn't get told enough. And what's important to note is Bitcoin miners are using more renewable energy than any other major industry on average. 76% of Bitcoin miners utilize renewable energy in their mix-up. About 40% estimation is about 40% of global Bitcoin mining is powered by straight renewable energy. And there's a couple of key reasons for that. One is Bitcoin mining takes energy as an input. That's what helps drive the security for Bitcoin. It's a very important tool that allows disconnected parties all over the world to run this financial system without having to trust each other. And the story that needs to be told is you find this energy, you find low-cost energy where there's a surplus of energy, where there's energy that's not being consumed because there's a renewable generation source stranded out there, congested out there, that doesn't have energy, doesn't have a buyer of that energy. And Bitcoin miners are the buyers of last resort of stranded energy. So the discussion with Elon was really an opportunity for a number of large Bitcoin miners to talk about what they're doing relative to their energy makeup.
Okay, conversation fine thus far. He's basically saying, hey, I don't think a lot of people realize that we are incentivized as well to find the greenest, cheapest energy. And compared to a lot of other industries, Bitcoin mining is actually a lot greener. And here is where the conversation starts to go a little off the rails. The anchor pushes back and essentially calls him a liar. And let me remind you that Riot blockchain is a publicly traded company in America. It's not like we're in North Korea here. All these stats are open, are public, can be verified. But this news anchor is only interested in spreading FUD. Watch this. I think the CEO handles this very well.
I've got to challenge you on a couple of points there, Jason, because they kind of flew by. We've got to be a little careful. Statistics, as we all know, can be sliced and diced. Bitcoin miners are not the largest users of renewable energy. I think what you mean is that on a per capita basis, more miners as a percentage may use some renewable energy than, say, the big, broader industrial base. I'm not quite sure. There is clearly a problem of carbon intensive and non-renewable energy use. A lot of it coal is the problem with Bitcoin. In other words, you just said a bunch of stuff that suggests there's not an issue here. There's a huge problem here with the footprint, the carbon footprint of Bitcoin mining.
I would disagree with that statement respectfully. Bitcoin mining is a very, very, very small part of global emissions. Bitcoin mining consumes about less than 0.1% of the world's energy. And in doing so, it creates an open and free financial system. It's a very noble use of that energy. And on average, it is using more renewable sources than other major industries, more so than other industries like gold mining. Bitcoin mining uses a lot less energy than gold mining. So I think that's driven by Bitcoin mining's indifference to location and time of operation.
Okay. I mean, you again, we got to challenge you on what you just said. I apologize. I don't mean to keep challenging you, but Bitcoin mining may consume less energy than the aerospace industry. I don't even know if that's true. What I do know is the concerns are real and valid. Elon Musk has raised them, but so have many, many investors out there. And this is a decentralized operation, right? You can't necessarily control the energy sources of a lot of the mining that's going on in Bitcoin. So I guess the issue I'd put to you is, how do investors in the space who want to know that they're being looked after on sustainability feel some comfort when it comes to Riot and to other big miners, that you're taking it seriously?
Okay, Amanda, let me answer your question this way, actually. The outcome of the discussion with Elon Musk was a group of miners deciding we need to be more transparent with our energy makeup and be telling the story to the market what our relationship with renewable generation is. That's what a lot of us do individually already. Riot has operations in upstate New York that's 90% hydroelectric power. Our recent acquisition, Windstone US in Texas, is a part of the ERCOT grid, which has a growing abundance of solar and wind energy in that grid. So the resulting conversation with Elon Musk was miners coming together to start what's being called the Bitcoin Mining Council, open forum for all miners to join. And we are working collaboratively to disclose our energy makeups and tell a story to the market, let investors see for themselves the generation mix of the miners that they are considering investing in.
Wow. Give me your thoughts on this Bloomberg piece down below. I give it off to Jason. I give him a thumbs up. I think he handled this very well. And the takeaway for you and me, I think, is notice how the narrative is shifting with Bitcoin compared to prior years. In the past, the narrative from the mainstream media has always been, hey, this thing's a scam. This thing is not going to make it. In 2021, it's pretty clear that Bitcoin is here to stay. It is being adopted at an institutional level. So the media is grasping at straws, trying to find any reason to keep you in the traditional system and not get involved with the new system. I mean, the guy was literally giving us facts, his statistics from his company, and they said, no, you're wrong. Altcoin Daily will not stand for that. We'll always bring you the truth to the best of my ability. Let's keep moving. First piece of altcoin news for Binance. Binance to launch a new on-chain NFT platform, and they're aiming for this one to be better than all the others. In a new blog post, Binance announced it's launching a premier NFT platform called Featured, which will go live on the Binance Smart Chain. At its conception, Featured will focus on working with Binance brand partners to mint, display, and sell NFTs. So they're saying that we're better because we're going to have the biggest centralized exchange in the world behind this NFT platform. In a direct quote from Binance, we want to apply our deep experience in launching tokens and creating markets to the NFT space. At launch, the platform will focus on helping our brand partners launch NFT assets with strong, unique narratives, a marketplace to trade those assets, and creator tools to mint, sell, and showcase their NFT creations. Binance coming in strong, the NFT game. I'll keep you updated. Next piece of news on Ethereum. Ethereum's $1.5 billion options expiry on June 25th will be a make or break moment. And options expire every month. This in itself is not new. The reason it's news, though, is because on June 25th, Ether will face the largest options expiry in 2021, as $1.5 billion worth of open interest will be settled. This figure is 30% larger than last month's expiry, which took place as Ether's price plunged 17% in 5 days and made a local bottom. So if you hold Ethereum, expect volatility towards the end of the month. And I do want to clear up, options expiring does not necessarily mean that the price will tank. It means that a certain amount of the supply, which was locked up in a contract, will get unlocked, and then all those traders will have the option to either buy or sell. Now, last month, when these options expired, the market was a little toppier. This month, the options are expiring after we just saw this massive correction. So who knows? Anything can happen. Just expect volatility. HODL. Think long term. And next piece of lower cap altcoin news, coming right out of music business worldwide, Ditto's Opulus platform partners with Binance for exclusive NFTs from Lil Yachty, Kyle, and other artists. So Ditto is a major publishing company for music royalties. Opulus is a cryptocurrency I'm invested in. It's a DeFi NFT platform specifically for musicians and artists. And to get more specific, established by Ditto Music founder Lee Parsons earlier this year, Opulus is a blockchain-powered financial support initiative for artists, which is described as the first ever decentralized finance offering backed by music as an asset class. So DeFi for musicians who want to eliminate the middleman. The Opulus platform also facilitates the launch of Opulus Music NFTs, which the company says is a new form of NFT that offers buyers rewards and a share of the song's future earnings in exchange for social media support, as well as peer-to-peer DeFi loans. Pretty cool. So artists can have direct access to their fan base, and the other way around. Fans can have direct access in supporting their favorite artists. The news today is that Opulus plans to launch a series of exclusive music NFT drops on Binance with major artists led by Lil Yachty, Kyle, and others to be soon announced. So, it's interesting to see which NFT platforms these celebrities, these musicians, are choosing. All right, that's the video. My name's Austin. See you tomorrow. Appreciate you.